Balthus? One on the left there. I know. Are you in for that one? Should we get you in alive? Yeah, we'll get him in alive. I'm going to back up so we can watch a maestro at work on the stop. That girl was gorgeous. So we're in session still. We're getting towards the end. See if we can see him in there. Stopped him. He's got in front of them. He's definitely stopped him. Here we go. It's the way to do things. Yeah, there we go. So the blonde on the left, she had tremendous assets. So boys, it's Monday night and I'm out for an approach session. I'm gonna make my way down to the main strip where we do most of our work. This, I think, will be an interesting session for me because I was out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coached Friday as well. So there's definitely an element of fatigue for sure that's kicked in today. And I think I'm gonna have a good session, to be honest with you, even with that. But yeah, this is a good barometer of where you are. When can you go and do a little session when you may be a little bit knackered? Can you do a session when, you know, probably realistically you prefer to be in bed? You're gonna be a pro, if you're gonna be a pro wing bro, you gotta go do the sessions anyway. So the main thing I'm gonna be focusing on is just activity today, making sure that anything I see that is decent, that I like, making sure that I stop everything. The only exception to that, obviously, is if I've just done a great set and got a number, and then I see another set like 5 meters away. Obviously, that's a stupid one to go in for, so I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, even though I do favour longer interactions in general, the focus tonight is actually going to be on activity, pace, hitting the pace. Okay, so let me just come in and report on that approach. So this is like the main road leading to the centre. I was walking down, I think I'd done maybe 1 or 2 compliments, maybe just 1. And as I'm walking, I see a couple and I think, all right. Nothing too motivating, and then I see a really slick one across this side of the road, across the other side of the road. So I looked both ways, run across. She's walking super fast, she's miles ahead of me, but I run to catch up, and basically catch her up just as she's crossing round a corner, and just have a really good stop, good dynamic conversation with this girl. This girl's a fucking legit 9, 20-year-old legit 9. And interesting, quite fiery, almost like she was firing back at me with stuff I was saying. So I started to get a bit more loose in the conversation, a bit more provocative in what I was saying. And it was interesting, that seemed to work quite well. Good conversation. It's probably about 10-15 minutes. And when I went for the close, one close I've been doing a little bit on some of these girls is where I go, I'll go for the Insta, and then I immediately upgrade to the WhatsApp. That's quite effective. Like, can I get your Insta? Actually, just give me a WhatsApp. And she didn't want to give me the WhatsApp, so I said, you know what? I don't want to be a follower, whatever. So just give me your phone. I'll put my number in. I can tell you my number. So she put it in. We had a bit of banter. I was trying to speak my Serbian numbers. That was a legitimate smoke show that I just approached there. So yeah, very legitimate 9. So that's a good start. At this stage for me, to go and do a warm up on like a couple of 7s or something, it doesn't really do much for me. I would definitely recommend it if you're getting into approach. I recommend just stopping literally anyone, even a guy. Yeah, and just say something, right? Because yeah, even a guy, and certainly like any woman with a half-decent dress on, just stop them and compliment them. Because you need to get used to stopping people in public. Yeah, guys, watching too much videos and not doing enough, right? So hopefully this will spur you into action. I would rather you honestly go outside and just pay 3 compliments to like grandmas than watch another 3 videos. Okay, that's what you need to start doing. And then as you get more and more experience, then you are entitled to say, okay, I'll start moving when the shapes start appearing. So nice approach there. Interesting. We'll see if she reaches out, but if she doesn't matter. I went for what I wanted and we'll keep going. Okay, so that's 3 big sets done tonight. I've done 2 sets for about probably 20 minutes, and then another set which was like about 3 minutes, and then a couple other compliments as well. That last one was interesting because the girl just had a very interesting dress on, and I just looked back, I looked at the way she was walking, and I felt like, I like that. I like the way she was walking. It was kind of floaty. But as soon as I got into set, she really liked the compliment, but she was also very nervous to be approached. And so this is something like guys have got to realize is there's different types of sets, right? The first girl I approached tonight, I swear to God, we were almost arguing in the set. She was very feisty, this girl. This third one or fourth one, whatever it was, very, very shy. Very, very like shocked to be approached, but really enjoying it at the same time, and quite nervous. So those ones, it's like a little kitten, yeah? You've got to just stroke it through the approach. It's all right. Let's talk. I've got my rap. Don't worry, I can talk. Let me find out about you. Okay, so here we are nearing the end of this evening's session. I've been out here with Ephraim and Balthus Day Game and the mysterious SB that we will not get on camera. Balthus? One on the left there. I know. Are you in for that one? Should we get you in alive? Yeah, we'll get him in alive. I'm going to back up so we can watch a maestro at work on the stop. That girl was gorgeous. So we're in session still. We're getting towards the end. See if we can see him in there. Stopped him. He's got in front of them. He's definitely stopped him. Here we go. It's the way to do things. Yeah, there we go. So the blonde on the left, she had tremendous assets. Yeah, so we're still in. So this is what it is. It's coming out with amazingly skilled wings who are just routinely going out doing things like that. I'm doing the same. And just enjoying the evening. I'd say not crazy volume in terms of number of approaches, but the approaches have counted tonight. For me anyway, I've done 5, I would say, that really counted. I'll get a little bit closer as well because I'll walk past so you can see a little bit more maybe of the quality. So I've done 5 that actually definitely, counted. And just being out with these guys, just being out with like complete assassins is it really is a lot of fun. So we can go across here and then oh no, they bounce. Okay, so that set didn't go anywhere, but it was a great stop from the old Balthus. You never know where the set's going to go, but you go over, you do a pristine stop, you engage, and then see where things go. So yeah, we're just starting to wind up. How was that, Balthus?
It was really, really good.
Yep.
They're actually French girls.
Really?
Well, they're Serbian girls living in Nice.
Oh.
So I could speak a little French with them.
Interesting.
Then they got shy or something. I don't know what happened. So they have to go.
Yeah.
But
how's your
loving it?
Yeah, good. So, in your experience in Serbia, how are most of the girls responding to the approaches?
Better and better every day.
So as you improve, they're improving, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the stronger your energy is and the more positive your vibe, the better reactions you're getting. In the beginning, when I was approaching, my stops were not on point, and I was feeling a bit more insecure.
Yep.
Now I basically don't care anymore.
Yep.
After just a massive amount of reps. Yeah.
That's
the main point.
I've noticed it in your approach. I feel that your authority is probably 5x.
Yes.
I almost feel like that was it was a weak spot for you before, but not because it was weak, but because you never needed it.
Yes.
Whereas now it's actually a strong spot because you actually need it.
I don't know, did you get the stop on camera?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you could see that I got in front of them.
Yep.
And kind of made them stop.
Yep.
I really had to do that.
Yep.
Had I been in Barcelona, then I could have just done side stop maybe, and they would stop anyway.
Yep. Oh mate, in Barcelona, all you have to do is just say hello. I'm Balthus. Just game over. He was working magic out there, but
they're cooked.
Yeah, here I think it's definitely stepped you up. So yeah, it's been a pleasant evening. I was just saying, for me, my volume has not been crazy tonight. It's just been good quality though. I've had like 5 really good quality ones, and I feel like one of the great things about daytime approach is the social flexibility that builds in you. Because I've gone from my first approach being a very fiery Serbian girl to my favorite was the third, and she was so shy. But with both of them, I did have a really good connection.
Yes.
And I preferred actually the shy one. I enjoyed the process of bringing her into the conversation and like leading her through it. I could tell she was nervous. And then strangely at times that makes me nervous, so I have to calm myself back down. So you do get these interesting effects just because we go out a lot. No one's bulletproof. No one's bulletproof. Tonight I did a warm-up. I just did a compliment warm-up with no intention of going anywhere. I just want to get warmed up. So never be afraid to do warm-ups. It's always worthwhile. And if you need to warm up, warm up. And don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself for weird reactions when you're in set. You might get a bit nervous. You might stumble. You might say the wrong thing. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. So we're going to take a final break here, and then I think we're kind of winding down. But it's been a decent session. Our friend Ephraim's on a date now, so he's left us. He's left us in the lurch. So yeah, he's been here 2 days. He's already been on 2 dates. So there you go. Okay, so we just stopped for our final break of the evening, and it's been quite a long one overall. I think it's like 5 days on the bounce for me and Balthus. I don't even know how many we've probably done overall. A lot. But yeah, good fun and a good city. I've got the infamous SB back in. He's cruised down from Bosnia to come and hang out for a few days. So SB, welcome back first of all.
Thanks, man.
To the channel.
Thank you.
Last time we met on the channel, it was
a couple months ago. Like half a year ago.
Well, last time you were on the channel, it was December in Sarajevo.
Yeah.
What a place for some day game.
Time flies.
Yeah. So yeah, you've been out with your huskies and doing all of your work out there in Northern Europe. He's got quite the lifestyle. But yeah, just come down for a few days, and after my immersion, I did an immersion with a guy on Friday and Saturday, and then SB's just been in just to hang out. I just wanted to bring you in here because you've come in first time into this city, and actually really the first time you've seen proper daytime guys in action. So you're just a guy who knows the scene a little bit of nighttime and just traveling the world and so on.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've actually seen people going in with a certain skill level, who've trained and who understand how to run a multiple approach sessions where you're doing 4 or 5 approaches minimum and maybe quite a lot more. What's your impression of it? Because it's not something outsiders see too much, to be honest. You see it on the internet and you see individual approaches, but it's quite different in real life, right?
Yeah, I'm basically like at this stage, this moment, I'm serving as an example of being an outsider with you guys. You're hanging around in this place because I see you doing all these approaches, and I'm just observing you from the side. And yeah, it's quite a sight to witness. You guys just like I best describe as flying around the street. You just seamlessly doing approaches like one after the other. Basically within 10 minutes you do 4 or 5 approaches. And it's just going and going and going the whole night long. We start from about 7 or 8 o'clock until midnight. And in this particular in Belgrade, the nightlife seems to be like real alive until late hours. And it's really fun to observe. Because I was actually basically expected from you guys to be doing the same, to do some approach, but I'm facing some internal resistance at the moment, which I'm sure I will overcome within the next day or two. But I could be a good example of someone who has a resistance to approach.
But you don't have any real experience in the daytime, do you?
No, I don't.
You've got experience. We talked about, clubs and things.
I do have a club experience, and I could say I'm pretty decent in clubs. But when it comes to day or night approach outside the streets, it's a totally different game. But
I was the same, mate. I was the same. How old are you? 37?
I'm 37 now.
Yeah, I was the same. I had plenty of experience, but when it came to daytime, I did a bit when I was out in Latin America. But when it came to daytime in Europe, I was just like, this is way beyond me. It's way too big. I've got no clue what I'm doing. The emotional, resistance is just the word. There's so many unknowns in your mind. So this is just something for guys like who are like sitting on the sidelines at the moment. Maybe you're watching this channel, maybe you're watching other channels, and you're going out into the streets alone and you're thinking, right, I'd love to do some today. And the reality will hit, which is, I'm sure you've wanted to approach, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we all want to approach.
You just see a lot of girls that you just naturally like, you feel drawn to, and somehow you feel like an internal tension or anxiety, and thoughts start coming in and on. You basically start coming up with excuses. But having observing you guys, this is the second night today, and
does it give you optimism that it's like, because guys can react in 2 different ways. They can react in, this is way too much, and they just kind of turn away from it and go, this is too much for me. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing, but that's too much. And then there's other guys who go, well, maybe if these guys putting in thousands of reps, maybe if I put in a few hundred, I could start to have some success as well.
Absolutely.
What's your mentality with it?
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm at the moment, I'm just on the fence. I'm sure I'll be punching through this ice wall, symbolic ice wall, and I'll be going at it soon, fairly soon. But as of now, it's at the end. Ultimately, it's just a feeling. It's just in your head. And but since it's the day 2 or second night. Well, just by being around you guys, I kind of I'm feeling inspired, because if I was just by myself going around, I definitely wouldn't be. Basically, what I'm trying to say, like, you guys are encouraging. It's really encouraging to see you doing it. So
good.
So it's just a matter of day.
I mean, in
me personally.
In your case, we're here to hang out. The approach stuff, I was just kind of like, by the way, we will be going out to approach, so if you want to join, you can join. But and
I'm sure there's a factor also, like you also said when you just arrived, like first time in Belgrade, for the first week, you didn't do any approaches.
For the first few days, I didn't do anything. First few days I didn't do anything.
So I tried to be go easy on myself as well, because it's just my second day here, and then I'm sure within a day or two I'll be doing some radical change when it comes to this thing.
I mean, so with that in mind, I'm actually going to bring Balthus in here in a second. He's just walking alongside us. So we've just been talking there about it's all the typical stuff. SP is a good example because he's typical beginner to daytime, which is all these emotions come up. You'd love to approach, you see your mates going in, And you think, well, I know physically I could do that, but it feels like there's this like almost chains around me, strangling me. My heart's palpitating. I'm feeling like my whole life is on the line just to go and say hello to a girl. And that's actually the normal response for most guys, right? And Balthus, we were talking about a concept yesterday. You're going to do a video on this as well, which was it punching through the resistance or something like the wall of resistance?
Yeah, I call it the wall of resistance. So the wall of resistance is any thought at all, anything that pops up into your mind that prevents you from going in and taking the first step and talking to girls. So that could be anything from she's on her phone, she's with her mom, she's walking her dog, she's probably in a hurry, she probably has a boyfriend, anything at all. It could also be an internal thing, so I didn't have enough coffee, which is
just fatigue or something, yeah.
Or I had too much coffee. It's not my day. I'm not wearing my Prada Approach shirt today, so I can't approach.
Yep.
Anything at all. Now the issue with this wall of resistance is you can literally, physically and psychologically not comprehend and see what is on the other side.
Yep.
So the only thing that will destroy your approach anxiety is literally punch through the wall by getting yourself in front of a girl and delivering a direct compliment. Once you do it, it will already change a lot. If you can do that in a session, so a session is multiple approaches within a certain time frame. If you can do that, I would say after 2 or 3 approaches, you will already start getting the feeling. If you can get in 10 approaches in one day, you're probably set already.
I mean, I would say
that's what a coach is for, because alone you will probably not get to that.
You won't do it alone. I mean, I remember being out in Latin America where I definitely had permission to do it. I had friends who were doing it, and what it took me to actually go and do it, and I'm quite a, I'm willing to force myself through a lot of stuff. What it actually took for me to do that was quite a lot. It was like a lot of pain, but I did it. And the rush was almost like, I've never done cocaine, but the rush when I got my first number was literally like I'd just done cocaine or something. It was so crazy. But that was without any training, and that was in a country which was quite easy. I mean, I'm just being honest, if you're in Europe or US, I honestly think just you're shortchanging yourself if you don't get some form of training, because it makes your life so much easier. As a minimum, you want to be going out with wings, but I mean, realistically, you need to get training. You need to get training. It's a bizarre, strange skill which can change your life, but the way that we've got to our level, SB saying we're flying around, the common response people have when they come out is like, I thought I knew what this was until I saw these guys doing it. And then they realize what it is, and it's fast. There's a lot of, and it's but the reason we've got to the point we can easily go out and do 6-7 approaches, and we'll probably stop 3 or 4 of the girls and have like very good interactions with them apropos of nothing. You do that for 3 days, you might have a girlfriend. The reason that we can do that is because we've invested in training. And we've put literally thousands of approaches in the daytime. So, and you need someone, in my opinion, to guide you through that process. So it's, this is just sincere advice. We see guys out on the strip who, some of them are actually all right, obviously self-taught. Some of them are all right. So fair play, good for them. But some of them are an absolute fucking shit show. And I do think the style that we run is almost athletic in comparison to what guys are doing.
We're destroying the city basically. We're miles ahead.
It's not even an easy city either. Belgrade's not even an easy city for daytime approach. It's not impossible, but it's not an easy city. And these guys, Ephraim's been here 2 days. He's been like 3 or 4 dates already, right? I don't know what he's up to.
Yeah, this must be his 3rd date, yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. How many dates have you had?
I don't remember. I had like 4 dates, and then 1 girl that came directly to my apartment.
Yeah. So I had 3 last week, and I'm kind of chilling as well. I'm really more focused on other things, but just because these guys are out, I'm just getting dragged out. So I'm not saying that to show off for these guys. I'm just saying that's definitely possible for you as well. There's nothing special about any of us, right? We've just done the right stuff. So yeah, and you don't need to go to some crazy level either. You could just go out for 3 or 4 months, do a few hundred approaches, and get a great girlfriend. You can do that as well. That's also an option. So yeah, it's been a pleasant Monday evening. I think we're all going to take a few days off now. I don't know about you, but I'm going to take a few days off now because we've done 5 on the bounce. So we're going to go do some other things. Yeah, I don't want to be a cold approach artist. Definitely not. I have a lot of other hobbies. I think that's also important as well. You know, so yeah, thank you SB for joining us again, mate. Always appreciate.
Thank you for having me. Actually, yeah. Even though I wasn't an official client, or I basically came down to see you guys casually because I'm also here on a business trip as well. So, but definitely made me think and consider this part of my life to make something like some drastic change.
Yeah.
For a better.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think you'd be great, mate. To be honest with you, I know I've told you about it 20 times, but I think you'd be great. Just need to probably get some coaching in and get going. But every guy's got to take their own. Every guy's got to make their own decision on this. I would never try actually, even to sell anyone on this. You've got to sell yourself.
Doesn't need to be a drag as well, maybe as a final point.
Yep, it's fun.
I just said it earlier at the cafe.
It's fun.
I'll put money on it that SP's first approach will be very successful.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Not too much money, okay? Not too much.
My trip is not yet finished, so yeah, we're gonna see. We'll see.
I'll let you know. We'll let you know if it goes. We'll let you know if it goes well. You might get arrested. Yeah, this has been just a nice little live infield. Just to summarise, I had about 6 or 7 approaches in today. I think my favourite was when the girl was on the phone to her friend, and I said, "You on the phone to your friend?" "Yes." And I started speaking to the friend on the phone during the approach. That was my favourite approach today. That was a lot of fun. Again, really just pushing the boundaries of, you can pretty much do all sorts in these approaches. You can have all sorts of fun, but also some great conversations. I was saying to the guys earlier, I'm starting to really dig shy girls. The ones that they find it hard to be in the approach, but I find it kind of sweet in a way. So yeah, it's been another pleasant night, and I'm gonna just wind it up there and enjoy a little bit of other activities here in Belgrade, not be a complete heathen for the entirety of my stay. Maybe go to a few museums, get myself down to the gun range or something as well. So peace and love. Jacevski, I'll see you in the next one.